Where are you going in your life? कहाँ जा रहे हो भाई? What is the purpose of your life? Let's review in this video. Namaste. Big hello. My name is Vajira Dorjey and I'm so happy to see you on this wonderful platform. Today I'm going to talk about 2R, not 3R, 2R. It is reflect and to rise up in life. You know, why reflect and rise is important? Reflect is important to see how far we have come in our life, what we have learned, what are the setbacks. And rise is to take action on our goal, to take action on different areas of our life. The first thing that I want to discuss is reflect. Why reflection is important? Number one, reflection is important because right now we are in the middle of the year. We are in the month July of 2023. We have planned, we have set goal in the beginning of the year or in the past to be more happier, to be more fitter, to have a more satisfied life, and to reflect. This is the right time to reflect that what are the setbacks, you know, was the goal really a meaningful? Are you still interested in the goal that you have set? Are you still find the commitment that you or the responsibility that you thought would be a meaningful one? So that is why it is important. Number two, I believe life is short and we have very short energy, very limited time. So to make the most out of this life, reflection is very important part. And even more important, number three is to reflect on our intention. You know, why did we set on this journey? Why did we decided that we want to achieve and accomplish so and so? It is the intention that what moves us in the longer run. It is the intention that why we want to do something that makes our life more meaningful. Let's talk about we want to lose weight because we want to look more attractive. We felt that looking more attractive would find you a nice partner. But as you grow in your journey, now you realize as you reflect that losing weight gets you more energy, gets you more momentum, and in the longer term, you live a happier, satisfied, and long life. So it can also be about you wanted to buy something like can be a phone or can be a car, but now you are no more interested. Things are changing, so it is very important to reflect, and more importantly reflect on our intention. You know, moving in life without an intention is like sailing without knowing where to go. It is like a compass, it directs you where you want to go. And to reflect again on our core belief, our core purposes of life. What values do you hold yourself to be a human? And that could be the number four. And number five, when I reflect practically, I feel more grateful. You know, I have come so far, it is because there were lots of input from different people. I thought it wouldn't be a smooth journey, but by the involvement of many people, the journey was smooth, the journey was more meaningful. So when I reflect, I become more grateful. Another point is when you reflect, you become more confident because you have a better hand on your experience through the journey that you have come so far, and you look more confident to make the half of your journey. So that is why we should reflect. So that was why. And now how to reflect. You know, you can reflect by asking meaningful question to yourself. But before that, the first step you should do to reflect is sit on a nice, calm, peaceful place where there are less distraction. Maybe take a few deep breaths so that you are calm and know. And if you like to note down, take a note and a pen, and all the thought that comes in your mind as you reflect, put it on the paper so that you know how to reflect. And then the second step would be asking yourself meaningful questions of different areas of your life, reflecting on how good you are with your relationship, how satisfied you are with your life, how stable is your finance? So these are the questions you can ask. And then again, asking on, as I said, number 3 can be asking your core value. What is the core value? What identify you as you? What differentiate we human as a human from other beings? And then measuring and thinking how your current life status is aligned to the core belief that and the values that you hold. You can also reflect. By getting feedback from trusted friends, mentor, or family members, and taking their help to reflect your life. So this is how you can reflect. I am gonna add few tips and tricks to reflect. The tips can be, there's something called as SWOT. S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O for opportunities, and 3 for threat. It is important to understand your strength, and it is also important to understand your weakness. And then there are opportunities according to the availability of your weakness and strength. You speak certain language that provides you a higher opportunity, and life is very uncertain. So being prepared for all the inevitable distractions or obstacles that you talk about with a positive mindset is very important. So this is about reflection. Now let's talk about rise. Rise is about taking action to grow in your life. Now you have reflected, you are quite clear about your intention. So let's understand what are the plan of action that you can take. First of all, understanding the different areas of life to take action is important. The areas can be, number 1, it can be personal growth and the development. Look into your life as a person, how better person you can be. Do you want to be a rich, or do you want to be a rich and a kind person? Personal growth is important because the thing outside is growing at a rapid speed. Things are changing at a rapid speed. So it is necessary that you learn new skills, new language to cope up. And it can also be about changing things inside. That is what matters to me. What I was few years ago, I am not what I am. I liked few music, I like few foods at that time, but I'm no more attracted to those music, and I'm no more interested in eating those food. I understand these foods are not very healthy to me. Back then I used to wake up and hardly get any sleep, watch movies continuously, but now I give importance to my sleep. So these are things that change with time, and then making an effort to how personally you groom yourself to be a better, happier man is very important. And number 2 area of your life can be, career. If you're a student, your studies, and professional growth. Let's talk about if you are working somewhere and you do not like your job, or what can be done so that you can like your job, or you have different passion, you want to do something and you just want to let go your job. So you can talk about and take action on these areas. It can also be about upgrading your skills. It can be about learning a new software. It's about using different techniques. And number 3 can be about your relationship and social status. How are your relationship? As you have reflected and now taking action, how can you communicate better? How can you be a kind person? What you should say to your son? How you should make time for your parents can be a thing. And social commitment can be, how good are you with your neighbor? How often do you volunteer to do something without expectation? So these are important. And then reflecting on your health and mental well-being, setting time for exercise, or setting a time 15 minutes, 30 minutes to just sit and close your mind, or can be a time to read some meaningful or listen to some audios that helps you understand the purpose, core values of your life. So these are important of how to have a physical and overall mental well-being. And number 5, financial stability and success. Understanding, I see many people of high professional professional in their area, but they are not so good with financial management. They don't know how to manage. They are misled many a times. I see a great professor, great doctor, great engineer, or great father, but they hardly know how to budget, how to segregate their income into different categories of saving, investment, needs and wants, like that. And I would just like to add these few tips and tricks so that you can reflect and rise more effectively. I'm going to talk about goal setting, you know, setting a SMART goal. SMART goal is setting a goal that is specific, that is attainable, that is measurable, that is relevant, and that is time bounded. So setting a SMART goal and then breaking the bigger goal into smaller actionable goals, and then setting priorities. Let's talk about time management. You know, we have limited time, so managing the tasks and responsibilities by setting priorities. Talk about Pomodoro technique, which says about, you know, you stay focused without distraction for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. After doing such 4 sessions, then you take a longer break. This technique proved to bring lots of success, lots of benefit, lots of productivity to many people. And I also follow another technique called as urgent and important. Any tasks, any responsibilities that you have, dividing them into 4 categories. Urgent, not urgent, important, not important, and then putting all the tasks into these 4 quadrants, understanding. And then if something is not urgent, not important, you should eliminate and delete that task. If you find something is urgent but not important, then think of delegating that task to someone. And if there are tasks, you know, that are urgent, not urgent, but that are very important in your life, so you should schedule this task. And if you find a task that is urgent and you find it important, then you should do it right now. So these are the technique you can use to have overall time management and think on, reflect and rise. You know, how much we reflect, plan and rise, one thing is certain, that is life is uncertain, you know. So have an attitude of never give up, have an attitude of learning for life, have an attitude to mold, have an attitude to forgive others, have an attitude to learn from your mistake, have an attitude for a meaningful and purposeful life. I'm so happy that you stayed so far. If you have liked this video, please give a big thumbs up, show your love by subscribing my YouTube channel, and don't forget to comment below what's your idea on reflect and how do you plan for the rise. It's great pleasure talking to you. Vajira Dorjey, do good, be happy. Namaste.